Hey everyone! How do you feel right now? Happy? Tired? Excited? Confused?
Wait, don't answer yet. Here's the problem. Most English learners know only 3 emotion words: happy, sad, and angry. That's it.
But native speakers use 50 different words to talk about how they feel. Imagine only knowing 3 emotion words. That's like trying to paint a rainbow with only 3 colors.
Exactly. So today we're changing that. By the end of this video, you'll know over 30 emotion words. You'll understand how to use them correctly, and you'll be able to talk about your feelings like a native speaker.
I'm Noor.
And I'm Adam, and you're watching Grow with English. Today's topic is how to talk about your emotions in English.
And here's the best part. We're not just teaching you vocabulary. We're going to have a real conversation so you can hear how native speakers actually use these words.
Stick with us until the end because we have a fun quiz to test your new skills. Let's get started.
Okay, let's start with the foundation, the basic emotions that everyone needs to know. Adam, what are the big 4?
Great question. The 4 basic emotions are happy, sad, angry, and scared. These are your building blocks. Let me give you examples. When something good happens, I feel happy. For example, I feel happy when I spend time with my family.
Perfect. Now, sad is the opposite. When something disappoints you or makes you feel down, you feel sad. For example, I feel sad when it rains all weekend. Adam, your turn. Angry.
Right. Angry means you're mad or upset about something unfair. For example, I feel angry when people are rude to me. And finally, scared. This means you're afraid of something. I feel scared when I watch horror movies.
Okay, listeners, pause the video right now and repeat after me. I feel happy. I feel sad. I feel angry. I feel scared.
Good. Now let's add 4 more emotions that English speakers use every single day.
Number 5, excited. This is like happy, but with more energy. I feel excited about my vacation next week.
Number 6, tired. Everyone knows this feeling. I feel tired after working all day.
Number 7, nervous. This is when you feel worried or anxious about something. I feel nervous before a job interview.
And number 8, surprised. When something unexpected happens. I feel surprised when someone remembers my birthday.
Now we have 8 emotions, but here's a pro tip, Adam.
Oh, here we go. What's the tip?
In English, we have levels of emotions. For example, you're not just happy, you might be a little happy, very happy, or extremely happy.
Yes, let me show you. Listen to the difference. I'm happy. Normal feeling. I'm really happy. Stronger feeling. I'm so happy. Very strong feeling. I'm extremely happy. Maximum happiness.
You can do this with any emotion. Try it. I'm tired to I'm really tired to I'm so tired to I'm exhausted.
Oh, and exhausted is actually a better word than very tired. Native speakers love using one strong word instead of very plus basic word.
Exactly. So instead of very tired, say exhausted. Instead of very happy, say delighted or thrilled. Instead of very sad, say miserable or heartbroken.
Okay, quick recap before we move on. We learned 8 basic emotions: happy, sad, angry, scared, excited, tired, nervous, and surprised.
And we learned that you can make emotions stronger by adding really, so, or extremely, or you can use one powerful word like exhausted or thrilled.
Got it? Good. Because now we need to talk about the biggest mistake English learners make.
All right, this is super important. Adam, what's the number 1 mistake you hear?
Oh, easy. People say I am boring when they mean I am bored.
Yes, this mistake changes the entire meaning. Let me explain. I am bored means you feel bored. This describes your feeling. I am boring means you are a boring person. This describes your personality.
Big difference, right? If you say I am boring, you're saying I'm not interesting. That's not what you mean.
Exactly. So here's the rule. Use ed endings to describe how you feel. Use ing endings to describe what causes that feeling.
Let me give you more examples. I am interested in music. You have interest. Music is interesting. Music causes interest.
Another one. I'm excited about the party. You feel excitement. The party is exciting. The party causes excitement.
One more. I am confused by the lesson. You feel confusion. The lesson is confusing. The lesson causes confusion.
So, listeners, remember, ed equals your feeling. ing equals what causes that feeling.
Now, here's another common question. When do I use I feel and when do I use I am?
Great question. Generally, you can use both, but there's a small difference. I feel happy describes your emotion right now, temporary. I am happy describes your current state, can be temporary or longer.
For most emotions, they're interchangeable. You can say I feel sad or I am sad, both correct. I feel excited or I am excited, both correct.
But some emotions work better with feel. I feel frustrated, natural. I am frustrated, also okay, but less common.
And some work better with am. I am jealous, natural. I feel jealous, less common.
Honestly, don't stress too much about this. Native speakers use both. The important thing is to remember the ed versus ing rule.
Right. Okay, so now you know the basics and you know how to avoid the biggest mistake. Ready to level up your vocabulary?
Let's do it. Now we're getting into the good stuff, advanced emotions that native speakers use all the time.
Absolutely. Let's organize them into categories. First category, positive emotions beyond happy.
Yes, so you already know happy, but check out these upgrades. Proud. I feel proud when I achieve my goals. Grateful. I feel grateful for my friends and family. Content. I feel content with my simple life. This means peacefully happy. Relieved. I feel relieved when I finish a difficult project.
Oh, relieved is such a useful word. It means you were worried, but now the worry is gone. For example, I was nervous about the test, but I passed. I feel so relieved.
Perfect example. Okay, next category, negative emotions beyond sad.
Right, sometimes sad isn't strong enough. Try these. Disappointed. I feel disappointed when plans get canceled. Lonely. I feel lonely when I'm far from home. Heartbroken. I feel heartbroken after a breakup. Very strong emotion. Hopeless. I feel hopeless when nothing goes right. Very negative.
Now, category 3, negative emotions beyond angry.
Yes, angry is just one level. Check out these. Frustrated. I feel frustrated when my computer crashes. Annoyed. I feel annoyed by loud noises. Less strong than angry. Furious. I feel furious when someone lies to me. More strong than angry. Irritated. I feel irritated when people are late. Similar to annoyed.
And category 4, anxious and worried emotions. These are so common in everyday life.
Absolutely. Here they are. Anxious. I feel anxious about the future. Worried. I feel worried about my exam results. Stressed. I feel stressed when I have too much work. Overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed by all my responsibilities.
Yes, for example, I have 3 projects, 2 exams, and a presentation. I feel completely overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed is a big one. It means you have too much to handle. You feel like you can't manage everything.
Okay, last category, confused and uncertain emotions.
These are useful when you don't understand something. Confused. I feel confused by these instructions. Uncertain. I feel uncertain about my career choice. Doubtful. I feel doubtful that this plan will work. Conflicted. I feel conflicted about moving to a new city.
Perfect. Now here's a challenge for you, the viewer.
Yes, we want you to practice. Pause the video and write in the comments, today I feel blank because blank.
Use one of the advanced words we just taught. For example, today I feel grateful because I learned new English words.
Or, today I feel overwhelmed because I have so much homework.
We'll read your comments and reply. Don't be shy. This is how you improve.
All right, we've covered so many emotions, but you know what's even better than memorizing vocabulary?
What's that?
Hearing it in a real conversation. Let's show them how native speakers actually use these words.
All right, Noor and I are going to have a natural conversation about our week. Listen for the emotion words we use.
Ready? Let's go. Hey Noor, how was your week?
Oh, it was pretty good overall. On Monday, I felt really excited because I started a new project at work. It's something I've wanted to do for months, so I was thrilled to finally begin.
That's awesome. So you felt excited on Monday. What about the rest of the week?
Well, Tuesday was tough. I felt overwhelmed because I had 3 meetings back to back, and I had to finish a report. By the end of the day, I was completely exhausted.
I totally understand that feeling. When you have too much to do, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Did you manage to finish everything?
I did, actually. So on Wednesday morning, I felt really relieved and proud of myself. It's such a good feeling when you complete a difficult task, you know?
Absolutely. I felt the same way last week when I finished preparing for this video. I was nervous at first because I wanted it to be perfect, but after recording, I felt so satisfied.
Yeah, being nervous before something important is totally normal. What about the rest of your week?
Let me think. On Thursday, I felt a bit lonely because all my friends were busy and I stayed home alone. I wasn't exactly sad, just, I missed having company.
Aw, I get that. Feeling lonely is different from feeling sad, right? You just want to be around people.
Exactly. But then on Friday, my friends surprised me with a visit and I felt delighted. It completely changed my mood.
That's so nice. Surprises like that are the best. So overall, you had a good week?
Yeah. But I have to admit, I'm feeling a bit anxious about next week. I have a big presentation, and I'm not sure if I'm fully prepared.
Oh, you'll do great. I understand feeling anxious, though. Just remember to practice and prepare. You'll feel more confident once you review your notes.
Thanks, Noor. That makes me feel better. What about you? Anything coming up that you're feeling worried or excited about?
Actually, yes, I'm feeling conflicted about something. I got offered a new job opportunity, but it would mean moving to a different city. Part of me's excited about the new challenge, but I also feel uncertain because I'd be leaving my friends and family.
Wow, that's a big decision. Feeling conflicted makes sense. You have two strong emotions pulling you in two different directions.
Exactly. I'm hopeful that I'll make the right choice, but for now, I'm just taking time to think about it.
That's smart. It's okay to feel uncertain about big life changes. Just trust yourself.
Thanks, Adam. You know what? Talking about it actually makes me feel a little less stressed. I'm grateful to have supportive friends like you.
Aw, I'm glad I could help. And I'm grateful for you too. Conversations like this always make me feel content and happy.
Okay, everyone. Did you hear all those emotion words? Let's count how many we used.
Let me see. Excited, thrilled, overwhelmed, exhausted, relieved, proud, nervous, satisfied, lonely, sad, delighted, anxious, confident, worried, conflicted, uncertain, hopeful, stressed,
All right,
grateful,
let's talk about
content,
the top
and
3
happy.
mistakes
That's
English
over
learners
20
make with
emotion
emotions.
words in one short
Mistake
conversation.
number 1,
This
using
is how native
I
speakers
am
talk
boring
every
instead
day.
of I am
Right,
bored.
we don't just say
We
I'm
covered
happy
this earlier,
or
but
I'm
it's
sad.
so
we
common,
use
we have
specific
to repeat
words
it.
to describe
Remember,
exactly how
I
we feel.
am bored means
Now, before
you
we
feel
finish,
bored.
we need to
I
warn
am
you about some
boring
common
means
mistakes.
you are a boring person. Always use ED for your feelings.
Mistake number 2, using the wrong preposition.
Yes, pay attention to these. I'm excited about the party, not for or of. I'm worried about the exam, not for. I'm proud of my daughter, not about. I'm afraid of spiders, not about.
These prepositions are fixed expressions. You just have to memorize them.
Mistake number 3, forgetting to explain why you feel that way.
Right. Don't just say, I'm happy. Say, I'm happy because I got a promotion.
Don't just say, I'm stressed. Say, I'm stressed because I have 3 exams this week.
Adding because or when makes your English sound more natural and gives context to your emotions.
For example, I feel nervous when I speak English in public. I feel grateful because my teacher is very patient. I feel frustrated when I don't understand grammar.
Perfect. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's test your knowledge. All right, everyone, it's quiz time. We'll give you a situation and you tell us which emotion fits best.
Pause the video after each question and say your answer out loud. Ready?
You studied very hard for an exam and you got 100%. How do you feel?
Pause and answer.
The answer is proud. You could also say thrilled or delighted.
Your friend promised to meet you, but they canceled at the last minute. How do you feel?
Pause and answer.
The answer is disappointed. You might also feel frustrated or annoyed.
You have 10 things to do today and you don't know where to start. How do you feel?
Pause and answer.
The answer is overwhelmed. You could also say stressed.
You're watching a really complicated movie and you don't understand the plot. How do you feel?
Pause and answer.
The answer is confused. Perfect.
You just finished a huge project at work and now you can relax. How do you feel?
Last one. Pause and answer.
The answer is relieved. You might also feel satisfied or content.
How did you do? If you got 3 or more correct, you're doing amazing.
And even if you didn't get them all, that's okay. The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Now let's do a quick recap of everything we learned today.
Today, you learned 8 basic emotion words: happy, sad, angry, scared, excited, tired, nervous, and surprised.
How to make emotions stronger with really, so, and extremely, or by using one powerful word like exhausted or thrilled.
The difference between I am bored and I am boring. Remember, ED for your feelings, ING for what causes feelings.
Advanced emotion vocabulary like proud, grateful, overwhelmed, frustrated, anxious, and conflicted.
How native speakers use emotions in real conversations.
Common mistakes to avoid, like using the wrong prepositions.
And most importantly, you learned that talking about emotions is a key part of natural English conversation.
All right, everyone, that's it for today's lesson. We covered so much.
But remember, learning vocabulary is just step 1. The real learning happens when you use these words.
So here's your homework. Go to the comments right now and write, "Today I feel blank because blank."
Use one of the advanced emotion words we taught you. We'll read every comment and reply.
And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more English learners like you.
And don't forget to subscribe. We post new English lessons every week, and trust me, you don't want to miss our next video.
Speaking of which, next week, we're teaching you how to talk about your daily routine in English. It's going to be super practical and useful.
So subscribe and turn on notifications so you get alerted when we post. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and learning with us today.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, you're doing great.
See you in the next video.
Bye.